Good morning, America. We're gonna be staining this duplex right here and do both sides of the duplex. It would be nice if they had a nice little driveway, but hopefully it's gonna come out well. We're gonna be sanding this whole area and then vacuuming it. It's pretty nice, you know. This out on the east side of Dallas, kind of way out. Nice little duplex if you're planning on living in the middle of Yahoo, Texas. We'll get your floors done correcto. ASAP. Oh, we still gotta rip off that paper right here though, but I think it's about 1, 2, 3 bedrooms. This is probably your bathroom. You get the gist. Sand all this, get the edges done. We have another team coming up. The guys that are doing the baseboard. So they're gonna be painting up the walls for us. I'm not painting up the walls. Boarding up the walls of paper. Here's the other side. A little bit of dirt, not too much problem. The sander will take it right out. If you haven't invested in a buffer, a swing buffer to be exact, it is high-key the way to go. You can fix floors with it. You can remove this little stuff right here. I don't know what this material is, but it's like a little, obviously you can grind it off with diamonds, but the swing buffer, put a couple of sand, 60 grit, you can go with 100 grit. It flings that stuff off. And it gets it ready for this thing, while giving it like a little bit of a rustic look. Here, let's open the door if you can see. What the, oh, it's a slide door. I didn't know Dallas moved like this, man, but they got some nice doors. This is gonna be the job for a day. Keep y'all updated, keep y'all moving. Let's make today a good one. As always, let's get it. Houston, we had a problem. There's a lot of that white gunk on the floor. I make a trip to Homie D. 60 grit, got 4 more. We brought, copyright. We had a couple of them, but we already ran through them, man. We had some 80 grit, a small package of 80 grit for the hand sander, but we put an attachment on the swinger, and we ran through them. And then we had a 100 grit one. We're about to finish those. We're not even done halfway. But there was the room that was covered. It still had the, what's it called? It had some paper on it. That room, they had it covered for a reason, man. They left a lot of that white gunk. And the white gunk is from, whenever you do the walls, like drywall and stuff, they just let it fall on the floor. But you're supposed to clean that afterwards, and they just did not do that. Those are some really nice guys, man. But the other guy showed up to do the, what's it called? To start taping up the walls so we can stain tomorrow. He started on the other side, but the palm sanding is going pretty fast. Even with, I had a 150 pack, a big one, of 150 grit, which is a finer. So the higher grit you go, the less kind of cut. The lower grit you go, the more of an aggressive cut it's gonna be. So we're looking for the lower grit, like these 60s, but the 150s are doing fine on the walls. I'm just having to replace them pretty fast. But hopefully I'll be able to have enough. I'm pretty sure I will. I'll just keep going through them and keep sanding and stuff. Hopefully by the end of the day, my knees aren't, backwards or something, because it's gonna be a pain. But hey, man, you gotta do what you gotta do to keep getting jobs, man. Overall, we're about to go back to it, but I did pack a lunch, healthy lunch. 3 eggs, I think it's beef, rice, spinach, a lot of it. Get a handful of spinach, throw it in there. I know it has nothing to do with flooring, but as long as you eat healthy, you get to stay healthy, you get to work longer. Stop eating the QT pizza, man. Stop eating that pizza, man. Bring your lunch and feast on that. But I'll get back to it and I'll show you the room. I left Dylan over there, so I don't know if he's cleaning that room right now. But if he didn't, I'll show you how much gunk is on that floor, because that room was covered for a reason. All right, I'll see you. So this is the room that was completely covered in gunk. I don't know if you can see how foggy it is in here. OSHA, don't watch this. But it was it's like this. Oh, he hit that. So the swinger wasn't able to get in here, but it was like twice as that in this room right here. So overall, it's doing really good. The swinger's doing a really good job. Of course, those little white spots, we'll go back and swing again. We'll do a second pass out with 100 grit. We have 1 more. And we'll save the rest of the 60s for the other side. Overall, pretty. We about to go back to the. Oh my god. You tell I have a mask on. We about to go back to the other stain. It's in the same city. It was basically the exact same thing. The same owners that buying these houses and renting them out. But go show y'all that, patch that up real quick before we can finish the stain over there. And I think it's gonna be the exact same color. So this is the last stain we did for the other guy. Last time this wasn't even here, all this rebar. We came like on the two or 3 days. It was really muddy. My truck almost got stuck right there, man. But now they're about to put cement down. It would have been nice if they would have had the whole driveway then. But this is the stain we did. I think probably now, it's probably been a month. It looks dirty. This, you know, it still hasn't rented it out. Ran the toilet. Yeah. I'm pretty sure the exact same color we're gonna do the other one. That was not there before. That was there, the bathtub. But you know, it's probably gonna be the exact same color we're gonna do as the other one. Exact same thing as we're doing now. It looks dirty right now because people are still working and bringing stuff in. But you know, whenever they rent it out, of course they're gonna clean it. Of course, of course, of course. Beautiful backyard. And I mean beautiful. But it's a little hole we had to patch. Because we also had to come back tomorrow and a couple parts that didn't get stained. Because of the paper we put, it kind of covered the floor a little bit. This was in here. Decorated that little closet. But this is the master bathroom, I think. I'm assuming. There's a little hole right here. So whenever you have little holes like that, you know, we didn't do anything about it. Which is kind of crazy, not thinking about it. It's a pretty big hole. But little holes like that are pretty easy fixes, and you can upcharge now for it. You just included. But I'm gonna show you one of my favorite materials. Right here. Henry 549 feather finish. You just put that powder right there. You know, obviously it's bigger. Then you just put a little bit of water. You just kind of mix it around. But I want you to put it on here. Put a little water, mix it around there, and then take it over there so it won't make a mess and then make it look really nice. But that material is really good. I recommend Crack Weld. I recommend Home Depot has a cement mix. It's a yellow container. I know you know what I'm talking about. But Bondo, if y'all know Bondo, that one was a banger. That one's really good. But it's pretty easy fix. But we're gonna go back over there, help Dylan out. Because he stayed over there finishing sanding. We're going to be staying there for a while since it's kind of taking a minute, but you got to look at other jobs and you got to get it done, man. The patch is done. I think it took 5-10 minutes. When you get a flashlight in here. And that's it. Just make sure you clean out the sides and stuff, you know. We're going to come back tomorrow, sand it and stain it, freaking match. Obviously this floor right here. Before I came back, got some new Home Depot masks, man. Now keep my lungs safe. Most important thing, you can't put a price on your lungs, man. These masks were also cheap though. It's like $4 for a 3-pack. Let's keep it 100. We're in a second room already. I was vacuuming. And I was doing what's it called, the edges right now. The sander, and the sander broke. Completely. It's completely stopped working. And then, while I was vacuuming, ran into another problem. The vacuum wasn't sucking, right? Pop the filter open. Yo! Dude, I was way backed up. I was like, why the fuck is this shit not sucking anymore? I lost a lot of power. I don't know. Something probably got stuck in there in the middle. But definitely don't breathe all this stuff in. Put your mask on and stuff. And, oh, it's a bunch of flake. That's why, okay. Flake and dust. Take care of your equipment and invest in your equipment. I already told Dylan to go get me another sander because we're going to use it again. So don't be buying, you know, y'all might say in the comments, bro, it's Ryobi. That sander lasts like 3-4 years. Of straight work, man. Those Ryobis don't give up on you, man. They're real team players. But let's try and finish with this job, and we still gotta, you know, tomorrow to stain, and Accidents happen or problems occur, but problems do get solved around here, man. Let's go. This is the final prep. Probably can't see it. Let me put a flashlight on. The other guy kind of boarded it up a little bit, but he's gonna come back tomorrow earlier than us. And he's gonna get it done, man. There it is, there it is, there it is. Put in my 1,000,000-hour shift with the boy Dylan. Let me run over here. Oh, I take up y'all's time, man. Go to this one. Basically the same thing, because it is a duplex. I already cleaned it all out. Left the trash bag outside just for tomorrow, just in case. We're gonna throw some stuff out. But this is it. Very simple to do. You can also do this with diamonds. And it goes a lot faster if you grind something like this with diamonds. You just pass whatever machine you have really fast. And you don't have to sand it and take forever. But some jobs call for different stuff. But definitely invest in a swinger. Very, very worth it. But that's it. See you on day 2. Yo, it's day 2. Day 2, and this guy did not show up to put these up. You know, that's really sad because my knees are about to suffer. I'm about to do this whole thing. I think it's like 9. I took pre-workout. I was gonna hit the gym before I came here because I got told the painter was gonna do this, and then we're gonna show up around like, 10, 11, and then actually stain it. But this painter guy just said F y'all and just did not pull up. So it has to get done no matter what. But y'all ever seen that Instagram guy? He's like, just for me to show up, it's an upcharge. It's an upcharge. This is an upcharge right here. If this is not stuff you do for free. So if you're working with a builder, working with a contractor, working with anybody, and they say they're gonna do this, like they say this is like you don't have to worry about doing this, right? I'll pay someone else to do it, and they don't pull up. Upcharge, bro. Upcharge. And hold it, be like, you can say really whatever price you want. You could be like, well, you said you were gonna do it, and I expected this, and now you told me like just right now, as soon as I pull up, that's like, you told me last second upcharge, last second tax upcharge. But I'm gonna get this done, and then Rush's gonna pull up, and we'll get it done. But RIP to these boys. Looking at the Milwaukee's on deck. Let's get it. This is the stain color right here. Classic concrete stain, classic series Smith, and the color is, does it say it on there? You can see it on there. You can see it right here. The white spots we don't remove is kind of what they were going for. They wanted, they call it like a little rustic look. It's kind of like those little smidges. Instead of just being one solid stain, it's like has like a personality to it, you could say. It looks different. Some people like it, some people don't. I mean, if the customer pays, I like it, man. I like it a lot. So let's go. Best machine ever made. Makes these seals very easy. It shoots all that. It only needs 1 battery. That's a Ryobi. Team Ryobi. Final look to the stain. Of course that will dry and it won't look as milky as it does. This is the material we use right here. Mape Cure CS water base. And this is the beast. If you don't have one yet, go ahead and invest in one. You can do really well seals, like easy, no pump needed, no manual thing. It's only 1 battery. We're all done with the stain, and that was it. Let me know if y'all ever need any help on stains, any advice on it. I got it down, man. I'm that guy with it. But it is Friday the 14th. I'm gonna go to Mexico here in a bit. Plane leaves in like 3 hours. But I come back Monday and Tuesday. Go straight back to it. I try to get the video uploaded, last video, but it's saying I can't upload it before, so it's gonna upload a week late. But hey, whenever it does get uploaded, and I'm gonna get it down. I'm gonna talk to whoever I had to talk to, all those phone calls I have to do to get this video uploaded and everything. But it's gonna happen. Thank you so much for watching. Like always, if you do flooring, feel free to follow. I'll put my Instagram down below. Feel free to follow that. Like and comment, subscribe. And that's it. Let me show you one last thing. And that's it. Peace.